Well, it's time now to make use of what is called a critique of your writing assignment. A good question to ask at this time is, what is a critique and what is its purpose? Why are they here? While you were doing your writing, you were actually applying and practicing the writing skills that were taught here in this lesson. Keep in mind that a critique is a form of evaluation that's here to help and guide you. As an analogy, think of it in terms of athletics. First, you, the athlete, play the game. You apply what you've learned during your practice sessions. Then, the coaches review the game films and go over them with the team. When they go over them, they point out the best plays and also point out areas where improvements can be made. Here in the Do It Right program, your writing assignment is the game. You can think of it that way. And think of the critique as a game film with positive comments and suggestions for continued progress and skill development. It's pretty easy, isn't it? And now that we have that understanding, let's move ahead again. As a reference, the full text of the writing model can be found in the document file in the course sites titled Writing Assignment Critique. To access it, simply click on the icon titled Writing Assessment Critique Now, and it'll open up for you. It's important that you read this document and follow along as you listen to the video. As we go through the critique, we're going to ask a series of questions. Then, after each question, pause the video and evaluate your writing assignment. To derive maximum benefit, you should have a discussion with a parent-teacher regarding how your writing assignment compares to the key points in the critique. Ask for their input. How should such a discussion be conducted? That's a good and timely question, and here's an example of how such a discussion might evolve. And this is just an example. First question in the critique video is the storytelling and narration clear and easy to follow? After you hear this question, pause the video and have a conversation as to what extent your writing assignment was clear and easy to follow. And remember, it might be clear in your mind because you know the subject, but still be unclear and confusing to your readers. Their input is extremely valuable, and they're actually helping you, not criticizing you. During that conversation, make notes of their suggestions, write it down, and also include any modifications or improvements that you'd like. Then, after your discussion of the item is concluded, start the video again and go on to the next question, repeating the same steps.
Take a few minutes now to read your writing that you've done here from Lesson 1. And first, is your storytelling or narration clear and easy to follow? Is it an easy thing for you to follow, or does it flow from one thing to the next? Secondly, were you able to recall an actual bullying event you'd witnessed, or did you create a fictional account? Did you have one that you've seen, or did you make one up? And then thirdly, is your story told in true chronological order, or are some of your thoughts out of order? As you look back and you look at it now, is it a little bit jumbled, or have you followed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? And then next, does your narrative have a clear beginning and an obvious conclusion or ending? Next, is your narration specific and detailed? Do you give a lot of details in it? And then finally, is your storytelling vivid and realistic? Do you think it creates a good, realistic picture in the reader's mind?
Well, now we've completed the writing assignment critique, and it's time to move to the lesson summary. Go ahead now and click on the link in course sites for the video titled Summary.